Well, hi, Chelsea. Thanks again for asking for a proposal. This is Jen of the Gardella Group, and I wanted to put together a PowerPoint presentation for you and explain a couple of things on video, just so that as you're evaluating the proposal, you can hear again from me if you have any questions. So the goal of obviously the work that we're going to do together is to reach your ideal clients, and I do that while maintaining your brand. I'm known for protecting your brand as if it was my own, and so everything that we do we'll be using the fabulous branding that you've already done, as well as the photography that you have and any other photography that comes in. We also want to increase your website SEO. This is so that you will be found in search more often and build the social media footprint using Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Business Profile, Pinterest, and Instagram. So the scope of the work that we're going to do together. So first, keyword research. The basis of all of my plans is significant research. So I want to research and we'll research your ideal clients, your competitors, geographic areas, everything about your business, your story, where you want to go. And I use all of that then to create content pillars for our work. Content pillars are simply the areas of your business that we are going to write about on a regular basis. So for instance, weddings, destination weddings, anything that is else that could be related to a wedding. I'm not going to list them all here because you know them, but we're going to make sure that we have those content pillars dialed in so that we spread them out throughout your editorial calendar. And speaking of the editorial calendar, that comes next. I create a 12-month editorial calendar for all of your social media posts, blogs, and newsletters that we will be writing together. Well, that we'll be working on together. I'll be writing them for you. So this is our plan for the year. And this is so we make sure that we cover the breadth and depth of your business and that we don't miss any fun holidays or important dates that are coming up. Now, this also, though, remains flexible. So I'm nimble. We can adjust the plan, not after content's been delivered to you, but definitely at least a month in advance. Sometimes we can even adjust 2 weeks in advance if it makes a lot of sense. So we have a plan in place. So again, we all know what we're doing and we don't always have to meet to get basic ideas down, but it does remain flexible based on your business. And then I also in that first month go through and optimize all of your social media accounts. I took a look. You guys have done a phenomenal job. I want to get behind the scenes and make sure every nook and cranny is filled out. I'll also, throughout the time that we work together, go in and make changes as we feel that are appropriate. So here's the scope of the work, and this is the basis of this video and why it started out long ago with clients. So the first is we're going to do 4 Instagram posts per month. This is one image that's created for you, branded to you. It can be your image or a generic image like a stock photo, which I'm not a big fan because that won't represent your brand. And I know you have tons of pictures anyway, so I'll probably just use yours. But we create an image, it's branded to you with your logo on it, and then there is usually some writing to discuss the topic that's in the post. These are written with a paragraph of writing and your hashtags, and they're posted to Instagram. We also take a minute and we post them to Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Each of those posts will have an appropriate written post for your, I just wanted to make sure my microphone was on, for those sites. So we're not going to post the same writing to Instagram that we would post to LinkedIn, let's say. I'm also going to stop here and say that for all of the writing that we do for you, you approve it. So when I say we appropriately post, we are actually getting your approval before we do anything. Then we're going to do some extra social media posts just to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Google. This won't have a uniquely created image, but will be related to your business. Maybe we'll share a business page, which will carry forward an image anyway. It could also be the blog posts that we work on. So those will be posted again to LinkedIn, Facebook, Google Business Profile. Then we're also going to do 2 blogs per month. Again, this helps with the SEO of the site, shows a little bit of your personality, mostly your expertise though, and gives us great content to share developed by the business to share on social media. We're also going to create 2 newsletters per month. Those will include user-generated content, images that that we decide upon based on the theme. It could include links to blog posts. Everything can go in a newsletter. And again, it'll be all planned out well in advance with a very engaging subject line, because that is the most important part of having a newsletter opened. And then engagement. So you had expressed to me that you wanted engagement handled. So here's the best way to do that. First of all, twice a week on Instagram and Pinterest, I will work personally on your engagement. I'm going to go into Instagram and share your posts to your stories. I'm also going to promote the work of your partners that we decide to partner with on Instagram and share that to your stories. Then I'm going to look closely and watch closely for user-generated content. So anytime, probably a bride, or it could be a wedding guest, shares a post and tags you in it, that will show up in your Instagram account. I'm not only going to share those, but I'll also track them for future use and again, put them into our plan. User-generated content is phenomenal to use. Then I'm also going to do something similar, but in Pinterest. So I'm going to manage the boards of your account. We're going to be sharing and building your own boards. I'm also going to take close note of interaction to see who is interacting with those boards. We had talked about the possibility of making sure and tracking how brides are collecting your information, using your pins in their boards. They're keeping them for ideas. So that would be a great thing for us to keep on top of. And I will be repinning appropriately. Some people may tag you in a pin or let you know that a pin is available that you've been mentioned in. So we're going to keep on top of that. Again, it can be used in the future. Noted, at the very least, we can thank them. And I just wanted to go through a little bit of my proven process with you so you can see the plan laid out in one place. So the first, again, is that keyword research, the competitor research, the website audit, and the SEO analysis that I do. All of that evaluation that goes on in the beginning. Then we develop your plan, your editorial calendar, your content pillars. Then we optimize. So I'm going to optimize your profiles, your Google My Business profile, and set up anything if needed. And then we're going to implement. Now here we implement a whole bunch of different things. I think that the most important for you to get started with are the blog, Google Business profile, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Pinterest. But I just also want you to know that we can do things like YouTube and optimization. I can work with you on creating YouTube videos in the future. I often do these with clients just when we have time because it adds to the process. And a little bit about me. So, you know my name. I think I have mentioned enough in 10,000 Small Businesses that I am very proudly WBENC certified as a woman-owned business. I want you to know that I'm incredibly easy to work with. We make it as easy as possible for you. So you'll have my number, my direct email address. I do have a team. I have an operations director who you will work with. I work with the writing staff on making sure that your content is correct. Wendy, my operations director, then ensures that it's all proofed and you gets your approval, and then it's posted to the right places. We don't want me in charge of that. I only use best practices for SEO and all of your social media platforms. So if you've heard the term white hat SEO, that is all that we use. I want you to know that I have over 10 years experience in digital marketing, and I stay on top of all of the trends, new hashtags that come out, trends, things that you should be doing, not doing. I also protect you and your time an awful lot. So if I see a trend that comes along and I don't think it's appropriate for you, we don't engage in it. I just don't jump on every trend. And again, my expertise is to help you appropriately communicate with your ideal client while protecting your brand. And like I said before, I do this for every single one of my clients. I know how important it is to protect your brand. And so my team and I work really hard to do that. Okay, so you'll see this video. You'll also see the PDF of the contract, and I'll send a live contract as well. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.